We have been really satisfied with ASUS' first FonePad model in the market. It is a great product that stands out in great design and build quality, despite not being a powerful device. Fast forward today, ASUS has introduced a new model to the FonePad 7 family that features a whole new design language and upgraded hardware internals. This is the all-new ASUS FonePad FE170CG video review. The FE170 is the second FonePad 7 model with dual SIM standby support. ASUS has targeted the FE170 this time at entry-level consumers who wants productivity on the go without paying too much for a huge screen device. The FE170's design looks exciting from first impressions. Despite not having any aluminum or classy build quality, the rough textured design on the back cover makes the device look elegant despite being a low-profile design. We fell in love with the device after the unboxing and enjoyed using the device despite still being cumbersome as a 7-inch phablet. Similar to the original FonePad, the FE170 still comes in very humble hardware specifications. It has an Intel Atom Z2520 1.2GHz quad-thread dual-core CPU, a GB of RAM, a 1024x600 7-inch IPS display. Our review unit comes with 4GB of built-in storage with microSD expansion, VGA front-facing camera, 2MP autofocus main camera, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.0, dual SIM standby with dual carrier HSPA+ support, and a 3950 mAh battery. For an entry-level device, the FE170 has a great IPS display with good viewing angles despite having a low resolution. Thanks to ASUS' splendid display enhancement technology, colors can be quite vivid and pleasant looking with some adjustments. The device doesn't have an ambient sensor, which can be an issue when we are outdoors as it doesn't automatically turn up the brightness of the screen. Even if we do turn the brightness up to its maximum level, visibility can still be a challenge at outdoors. Fortunately, the display responds to our touch accurately and gestures can be performed without much issues. The FE170 comes preloaded with Android 4.3 Jelly Bean at its time of reviewing. It is the first product out of the ZenFone family to feature ASUS' new launcher, Zen UI. Zen UI is a very colorful and lively user interface with its set of stock wallpapers and flat design app icons. Apart from cosmetic changes in default apps, Zen UI maintains many attributes of stock Android. Zen UI focuses on a lot of productivity features in the user experience. Do It Later and What's Next are the most notable features that you will first notice on Zen UI. Do It Later is basically a task and reminders app that is integrated with default apps. The app records and reminds you on tasks that you have set to work on them later, such as responding to a missed call, text message, or email, reading an online article, and working on notes. All you need to do is to simply select a Do It Later action in the mentioned apps. They will be automatically saved as a pending task, which you can also set a reminder on it. Best of all, you can just jump right into the app that corresponds to the task that you have saved to work on later. What's Next is a lock screen and home screen widget that integrates with the calendar app to tell the user on upcoming events. Zen UI doesn't cause lag to the device. It only tends to slow down or freezes when there are things running in the background. The cause is due to the limited amount of RAM available for the device. Thankfully, there's a handy task manager widget we can use to free up memory of the device. Overall, Zen UI is a reliable and straightforward proprietary Android launcher. In fact, it is the only third-party Android launcher that we feel comfortable using on a tablet. The FE170 features a front-facing firing speaker, which produces extremely loud and clear volume. With ASUS Audio Wizard and Sonic Master on board, the device is able to output very decent sound quality in headphones. The device also features USB on the go, which is always a welcome feature for expanding storage, and surprisingly, ASUS included the ability to read and write USB on the go flash drives with NTFS file system, which is something that we never expected, and even third-party apps like Nexus Media Importer isn't able to do so. The phablet handles full HD videos brilliantly. We kind of expect ASUS to include a decent camera on an entry-level device just like the ZenFone 4. The 2MP camera didn't exactly disappoint us in terms of image quality, as pictures taken have great color saturation and doesn't look as grainy as some other 2MP smartphone cameras we have recently reviewed. But we could really appreciate a slightly higher resolution. More camera samples are available over at KLGadgetGuy.com. just like the original FonePad. Despite not having good camera optics, the camera app is surprisingly fully featured with a number of shooting modes. The low-resolution camera really got us underwhelmed. Benchmarks on the FE170 yields results similar to quad-core devices 2 years back, which demonstrates the power of Intel's hyper-threading technology. The phablet scores 15,000 points and 5,400 points on Antutu and Quadrant respectively. For a 7-inch device that has phone calling capabilities, the device has a great battery life. We did a handful of phone calls and instant messaging on the device, browsed the web, and some Bluetooth music streaming while connected to a Pebble smartwatch. The FE170 is able to last a full working day and sometimes a little more than that. Voice calling quality is excellent over the Maxis and Cellcom network with no drop calls experience. However, we simply don't like the fact that ASUS has left out a proximity sensor on the device, which makes controlling our phone calls extremely troublesome. We love the FonePad 7 FE170CG very much. Not only it is affordable, it is the most fully featured entry-level dual SIM capable phablet that we have ever used in the market. The device retails from 499 ringgit for the 4GB variant and up to 599 ringgit for the 8GB variant. We highly recommend this phablet if you are looking for a productivity-oriented device that doesn't cost too much. And lastly, remember to opt for the 8GB variant as you'll need it for installing huge apps. We rate the ASUS FonePad 7 FE170CG at 4 out of 5 stars. Guys, this is the ASUS FonePad 7 FE170CG and that's it for the video review for today. If you like this video, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you'd like to see more video contents from us. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at KLGadgetGuy, and I'll see you next time in our next gadget review. That's it for now.